Have you all seen those memes going around about people like sitting down to talk about their Netflix documentary? I wonder what our Netflix documentary would be. Hi guys and all my pals, and welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira, and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun over here, bestie. Yes, we absolutely do. Today is interesting. We're checking in for week 3 of July's budget. That's all the money that I spent last week, whether it's cash or card, comparing it against my budget and making sure I stay on track. Last week I only had £15 for spending money, so you're going to find out exactly how well I did with that. Also, I've got 2 new saving challenges to show you at some point in the video. One was scheduled, I promise, and one I just had a crazy idea 2 weeks ago. It's new, patrons don't even have it yet. Anyway, let's get into this budget, shall we? Okay, besties, so today we're open on the calendar page. We are in the More Than a Budget budget planner. My More Than a Budget budget planner is available on my Etsy store. You can tell it's the deluxe version because it's got the beautiful spine on it. All of the pages are printed on recycled paper from the UK. It's a fantastic tool to not only set out your goals at the start of the year, but to track your budget throughout the year. There is also a value version of this, which is perfect bound, which means you don't have the spine on it, but all the pages are exactly the same. All the stickers work exactly the same as well. So the stickers that you can get for the deluxe one also fit in the value one. There's also a digital version as well, which is even more half the price, an absolute bargain if you ask me. If you don't like the super bright colors, we also have a different colorway called My Budgeting Journey. This one's much more muted and sort of themed around travel. So head on over to my Etsy store right now to grab your budget planner for the year. The More Than a Budget budget planner and the other planner is available on my Etsy store. You get 10% off with code bestie10. But as I said, we're open on the calendar page. Here's where I lay down expense tracker stickers to account for where my spending went. Expense tracker stickers look like this. They are my little color coordinated stickers that help me track all of my spending. Here's a selection. We have so many different colors. They're also available on my Etsy store, 10% off with code bestie10. You can see up here my colors for this month, kind of beachy, sea shady, you know. But let's get into it. We're going to start with the 12th and start laying down some stickers. We're actually starting with no spends, and that's 2 in a row because on the Sunday and on the Monday I was just busy, couldn't really do anything. So I had 2 no spends in a row. On the Tuesday, I essentially used all of my spending money. I went to Aldi and sort of did my meal prep. It was $14.29. Okay, my receipt's in here still, so I need to get that out so I can show you what I bought. So I bought 2 beef minces. I'd go for the 5%. I bought extra large onions, 2 red peppers, some bolognese sauce, and some spaghetti, and that gave me like 4 days worth of lunches. Like I have a spag bowl. I'm gonna change it up though because it's getting a bit boring. Then again, another 2 no spends in a row. Now normally I would get my hair cut on a Wednesday, but for some reason I just couldn't be bothered. But I did go on the Friday, and you'll notice I spent £30 on a haircut. It's because I had missed a haircut in such a long time, and I also wasn't really taking great care of my beard, so I had the full works. I spent 30 quid, which means that on the 29th probably, I get the full works again, but then I'll go back to having £20 haircut. Then 2 bills came out. Number 1 was Runner, which is the app I use to track and coach me into better running performance. That's $15.99. And my Apple storage came out, which was $2.99. And then let me tell you about this. It is, oh my God, you're gonna be so proud of me. I was so brave. So I had my haircut, finished getting my haircut, and I went to get in my car and I turned the key and it just went, and I was like, oh no, I know exactly what that is. It just sounded like the battery had gone. And I was like, oh my God. I was stuck in the middle of a town that was probably about a 45-minute drive away. But in order to get home without a car, I'd have to get a train, and I'd have to get a train to the town nearest me. Then I'd have to get on a bus, and it's not like, because I live in a village, it's not easy. Anyway, it would have been a nightmare to get home. Anyway, thank God I changed my car insurance where I did, because I'm now with Tesco insurance and I pay like £2 extra a month so that I get RAC breakdown cover. Oh my God. Right. So I was there and I had 15% battery left on my phone. I was like, oh this is gonna be awful. I had to download an app, put in loads of details. By the time I was finished, I was on 9% battery. It was about 3 o'clock and it said that they would be with me between 5:30 and 7:30 to like look at the car, let alone might not even be able to get home. So then all of a sudden it updated. They got to me at 4 o'clock. It was a battery issue, as I thought, because for the last sort of 2 weeks, it's been sort of squealing as I started up the car. And I know that's the alternator, but I put my head in the sand because if it's an alternator issue, that's very, very expensive. But it was having to like overwork to start the battery. But anyway, the service is due in October. So I was like, it could probably wait till October. It couldn't. He turns up, he has a look, he's like, yeah, your battery's absolutely destroyed. And he said, you can get a battery cheaper, like a replacement battery. I can give you one for 150 quid and I can fit it right here, right now. And I was like, for the convenience, let's do it. Thank God I have a car maintenance fund. So 150 quid later, 2 hours later, I was able to get home. By the time he left me, I had 1% battery. So if he couldn't fix it, I couldn't have even bought a train ticket because I had no phone. That would have been awful. So that was the saga. It was terrible. So I was very brave and spent 149.99 out of my car maintenance sinking fund. And then on the Saturday, it was a no spend. And no spends are looking really good this month. So we're going to move over to my check-in. Check-in here for week 3. Let's get up close and personal. Sorry about that. Was such a rant, wasn't it? But okay, I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. I've just noticed it says 1,000 here. It's 100. But anyway, let's start with spending. Last week I had £15 to spend. I spent £14.29, which would normally leave me with 71 pence. However, we're going to put that into a change state and we're going to do that straight after this. So instead of 71p, we're going to roll over at 0. Petrol, we stuff nothing extra, we spend nothing extra, and I still got £40 and I'm probably going to have to use it for week 4. Haircut, we stuff nothing extra. I did spend 30, so now I've got 30 remaining, and there were no unbudgeted spends, even though the car battery was kind of unbudgeted, but that's what my car maintenance is for. It's for MOTs, things like that, and services. And I've got enough for the MOT and the service, and I could probably get back on that. So no unbudgeted spends. So last week we stuffed £15. I spent £44.29 and I have £70 to roll over, and that's 40 for petrol, 30 for haircut. We have got the 71p, and normally I would wait and do my savings challenge, but because it's not a whole pound, we're going to open this up and deal with that. This is my change tin, and when you buy this off my Etsy store, you get the sticker. There's a couple of colorways left over, 10% off with code bestie10. We're gonna put 71p in, and hopefully today there is 71, yes there is, lovely, 71p to go in. She's getting mighty heavy. She's getting thick. And I like it. All right, let's go back in the budget, then I'll show you the new savings challenges, yeah? So we need to account for 2 things. First of all, its runner was $15.99 as expected, and Apple was $2.99. So far, I think everything is exactly as I was expecting it to be. We're just waiting for Jim to come out, and then we'll be okay to close out the budget. Jim will come out Tuesday, so yesterday if you're watching this on time, and then I've still got another week to not overspend. So yeah, not bad. Okay, so new savings challenges time. First off, there's one which was planned, and you've probably seen shorts, this short over here. You've probably seen shorts of me making these, so let's get into it. This one is called Lucky Days. I'll move over here because I'm always here and I kind of crop it off a little bit. This one's called Lucky Days, and as you can see, it's got a hollow cracked glass pattern to it. It's blue gingham, and you'll recognize the pattern. It's like Lucky Charms. It's called Lucky Days. It's really, really pretty. Let me show you how it works. You've got this dice, and on each side, we've got one of the shapes from Lucky Stars. Is that what the cereal's called? Lucky Stars? Lucky Shapes? Don't know. We don't really have it in this country. Here's what the tracker looks like. It's double-sided laminated. And basically how it works is you assign a value for each shape in this here. And as you roll it, you save that amount. So if we're doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever works for you. 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. As you roll that, you will tick it and save it in this envelope. This is what the whole set looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. But as we know, we're offering it also as a zipper. So here's the zipper, and it also has the holographic treatment to it. So if you want to use it like this, you absolutely can. These are double-sided laminated, so you can reuse it as many times as you like. So there's 3 ways to buy it. Number 1, the full set with the laminated envelope. Number 2 is the full set with the zipper envelope. And number 3 is the full set, but you get everything here except for the actual zipper. So you get the dice, the challenge, the decal, and also the little insert. So plenty of ways to buy it, and it's an absolute beaut, and I really hope you like it because I love it, and I think I might start doing this one. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's another challenge I did. Literally 2 weeks ago I had this idea of like, what if I did a savings challenge that is a scratch off, but let me just show you. This one is called Brick by Brick, and do you know what? I wanted to make something that looks exactly like a lottery scratch off, and this is the first one. I want to make more, I really do. I've got another design locked and loaded. I just have to see if it's worth creating them because they cost a lot and they cost a lot of time to make them. But basically, this is designed to look exactly like a scratch off. This one's called Brick by Brick. It says build your dream one step at a time. How to play: scratch all 9 circles individually each time you cash stuff. So you do 1 at a time. Save the amount which corresponds to the symbol shown left. And underneath these, you're going to find one of these symbols, and that will correspond to how much. Now this one does save up 500. The one that I've got locked and loaded is a different design, and it saves 250. So if you have interest in that, let me know in the comments. But basically, you'll scratch off a random one of these. The most it will be is 100. The smallest it'll be is 15. There's a real lottery in this. And then at the end, have a bonus. A scratch here, you might find a key symbol, which would be 25 to save. So this is not a scratch card as in you're gonna win money. You're actually gonna like have to save money. Here's the back. I tried to make it look as convincing as possible, and there's loads of information on here to make it look like I enjoy reading it when you buy it. But I wanted to make these really, really affordable, so they are. I've got, as I said, I've got other designs in my back pocket. I hope you like this one. Let me show you how it fits in terms of a cash envelope. It's not going to quite fit in, so it's like a standalone product, unless you like it sticking out like that. It's like a standalone product, but there's nothing else with it. It's literally just a scratch off. I adore it, but I don't have £500 to scratch off. So for me, this one's not going to work, but the next one might. So I hope you like it. I really, really do. And the others that I've got designed look great. Let's just see how this one does. But I hope you like it. And I think it looks quite realistic and cute. Okay, back into the budget time. We are going to grab this binder here. This is the Teal With It binder. She's available on my Etsy store, 10% off with code bestie10. And we're going to start by cash stuffing £30-ish. Well, taking £30 out of this. So that's 2 5s and 2 10s. That's what I get for this week. And then there's £30 left over for next week. And then we're already into August budget, which is wild. Now, normally we go over to Wildcard, but now we're not. We're going to finish with this one, and we're going to go into this binder here, which has all of my monthly challenges in, and we're currently working on the July challenge. This is a challenge that's available on my Etsy store, and this is how it works. With this challenge, you get a dice, and I have decided that the larkspur, which is the flower for July, is going to be 10, the butterfly is 5, and the bow is 0. I'm going to roll this as often as I can, well, until August turns up, and then I still might do it as well. And I'm hoping to save somewhere between 10 and 15 a week. But if I get a 5, I'll roll again. That's the risk. I want to save more than 5, but I don't want to save like more than 15. So anywhere between 15 and 5, so 10 ideal, is the best one. So yeah, the bow 0. So if I get a bow, I'll still cross it off. Okay, it's 10. So I'm not going to roll twice. I'm not going to be a fool. I'm just going to do that, and then that's enough. So the challenge is going really, really well. August is coming up very soon. I think next week, maybe the week after, but you're going to see it soon. And I can't wait till my whole binder is full of these challenges. So we saved 20 for July. We're going back into her. This is my A7 binder, which is available on my Etsy store, 10% off with code bestie10. And I got £20 for the week, which is going to be great for all of my lunchy, meal preppy needs. So that's going to go into there. Oh, today felt like it was going to be cooler, but it's not. I can literally feel boob sweat. Ugh, it's disgusting. The second you start doing something, it gets like ridiculously hot. I literally can't bear it. But like literally cut to me when the weather gets cooler. Do you know what? I was walking to the gym yesterday and it started to rain. I was like, what is this? Do I need a jumper? Like, what's going on? It was still hot. Hi guys, girls, and non-bypass. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. What do you think of the new challenge? I love a dice challenge. I know you love a dice challenge. That's why I have so many. Did I tell you? I tidied up all of my saving challenges the other day, and I was like, let me group all of the dice challenges together. It's like 5 shelves. It's so many dice challenges, and there's even more coming out. I'm currently playing this one, and I've brought out another one, but this one, I don't know why, something about me is really, really proud of it, and I really like it. I just think it looks like a scratch card, and the next one, and when you scratch underneath it, it's got that gray, you know, like the wobbly thing. It's gonna be good. I'm very proud. I literally can feel sweat. I can feel sweat dripping. I need to go. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have bestie. If you like the sounds of those perks and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret a bestie. An extra special thank you to our top 10 patrons, also known as Sugar Daddies: Angie, Emma Playford, Susan, Tasha Bouvier, Tony Leland, and Tracy Dowdy. Having said that, we are done for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I love doing a check-in, but I need to sit down somewhere cool, and like the sweat dripping down my back needs to stop. So until then, bestie, I guess until the next video. By the way, you got a budget bestie coming on Saturday. Until the next video, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. What do we do for thumbnail? What happened? Nothing really. Like, things happened last week. We finished, sorry, I just burped. We finished Wildcard, but this week nothing really happened. So maybe okay. I'm going to do something about, I've started doing scratch cards or something like that. Anyway, I got to go. All right, see you next time, bestie.